What's going on, guys? I'm out here driving right now. I wanted to make this video. I want to really get back to making some more videos. Really, to be honest with you, these last couple of weeks have been really reflecting back, going deep within, and really discovering things about myself, you know, really being vulnerable with myself and really realizing certain things about me and in my belief systems and what I believe about myself, what I believe about this world, what I believe about reality in general, and really just finding where some of these belief systems come from and really going within to decide what is really meaningful for me. What do I actually want to experience in this world? What do I actually want to do? Who do I want to do it with? Who do I want to allow into my energy field? What do I want to experience? What do I really desire? Some things that I think about, some things that I'm reflecting on. But right now, tonight, I want to talk about the present moment. I really want to talk about the present moment right now, and more so the illusion of time. I really want to talk about the illusion of time tonight, because it's really interesting to me that the human mind can easily get caught up into having anxiety about the future, things that haven't even happened yet, or worried self-doubts or limiting beliefs coming from the past. But we got to understand how the quantum field of reality really works, so that in the present moment all possibilities exist. There are an infinite amount of parallel realities, but through your vibrational frequency, what you're vibrating is what you're going to get. That's what timeline you're going to be on. So it just makes sense to experience right now as if the future is already here. Experience right now, this moment, as the future is already here. Because what can happen is when we're setting goals and we're going to the next level, we're wanting more in our life. We're wanting it to come in. You know, it can be real easy to get caught up into all of that, to get caught up into what you don't have, or it can get easy to caught up into your feeling of lack, or that you don't have it, or that, you know what I mean? So realize that when you're in the present moment, the outcome of what you want is so irrelevant. Like, the thing is, for something to come into your life physically, it must first come into your life spiritually. So you must become a spiritual match, and that means that you must feel it as if it's already here. Really get that clear mental picture of what you want your future to look like. Really get a clear mental picture of what you want your future to look like, because the only way for you to get a different result tomorrow than you have today is for you to think about something differently. But what happens is we get too caught up into where we're at right now. We can really get stuck there. We can really get stuck in our past reality, because in reality, the present moment is this second, this moment, and that is all it is. The past is 1 second ago, it's 1 minute ago, it's 1 year ago, it's 10 years ago. It was when you were born. That's the past. You can never change it. You will never get it back. Time, you will never get it back. So if you're in this moment, in this now, thinking about the past, worrying about it, putting false meaning on things, having limiting beliefs about things, 333, right? If that's the case, then we're really limiting ourselves to our future, because I believe that we're ever-evolving beings in an ever-expanding world, in an ever-expanding universe. That's what I believe. I believe that we're always growing and that we're always evolving. So our energy should be focused on right now, but by definition, each thought, you're either thinking about a memory of the past or a vision of the future. This moment, in this now, in this present moment, there are no thoughts. There just is. You're not your thoughts. You are the presence experiencing them. So you are the present moment. You are a physical connection to source energy. You are God's children, whatever you believe. But realize this moment right now, you can choose to live by a vision of the future or a memory of the past. Become conscious of your unconscious thoughts, and oh my God. All right, that guy must be in a bigger hurry than me. Just minding my business right now, passing this guy. But yeah, so in the present moment, do what you want to do, feel what you want to feel, think what you want to think, and experience what you want to experience. Because right now, you never get it back. You really will never get this moment back. You'll never get yesterday. Again, tomorrow, you only live once. You only live each day once. So you only live each moment once. So make the most of that moment and don't get too caught up into your head of worrying about the future, worrying about something that's 10 minutes from now. 10 minutes from now will come when it comes. But when you put all of your energy into the present moment, the future takes care of itself. When you put your future in the present moment, you can transcend your past. When you allow yourself to step into the unknown, where it's unfamiliar, that's when your brain is going to change. You're going to get new experiences. That's what happens when you allow yourself to step into that present moment. That's what happens when you are not afraid of the unknown. But even if you are afraid, be willing to take that first step anyway. Be willing to take that leap of faith today. I encourage you to really take a leap of faith today, man. Really take a leap of faith. Whatever you want out of your life, it's already done. Once you realize that it's already done, time is truly on your side. There's no rush. There's no like, this is the amount of income I want to make, or I want to manifest this relationship or this job or this traveling experience. I want to manifest this thing in my life, and if it doesn't happen in this amount of time that I set, then I guess it doesn't work. Like, when you're living with the vision of the future, there's no rush. That's the thing. Sometimes people get caught up into the rush. They're trying to rush so much. They're like here's the thing about the universe, guys. It's divine time. It's divine order. You can know what you want, and the universe is going to deliver it as soon as you're ready for it. Not a moment sooner, not a moment later. At the exact perfect time. The universe is working out things for you. At the exact perfect time. Once you ask, it's already being delivered to you. It's already being delivered. There's no rush. There's nothing you have to do. And that's what can really hold us back and really create a lot of resistance. Is we ask for what we want, we write down our goal, we know what we want, and then we think we have to do something to go out there and earn it or deserve it. Guys, you are deserving of it right now for just being you. You are worthy of what you want right now for just being you. Take action in this moment based on the vision of your future, but take the action and know that that action is taking you there. It's not about if that action you're doing is on an individual basis. Like, for example, for those of you guys that are in IE Mastery Academy, that you're trading, you're building the business, right? If you know you want to be a 6-figure trader, if you lose a trade, that doesn't mean you're not going to be a 6-figure trader. Like, the whole idea is each step you take is one step closer to your goal. As you keep your attention and focus on your goal, you're going to get there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. There's no like, does this stuff work? Guys, when you hold an idea in your mind, feel good about it, believe you will receive it, you're going to get it. It's only a matter of time, but you got to stay focused. You have to stay focused. Focus is something in your mind. It's a thought pattern. You have to stay focused on your goal. Stay focused on your goal. Each step you take, know that it's taking you closer. Okay? But it's not about if that trade has take profit. It's not about if that person says yes to joining your business. It's not about that. You do those things regardless. You take those trades. You run those calls. If you're making videos, you make that video. If you're in sales, you make that phone call. You know what I mean? Whatever the case it is for you, whatever you do, just realize that it's not about what you do. It's not about how you do it, but it's your intention behind it and knowing that it's already done. When you believe that it's already done, that's most of the work. 90% of the work is your thoughts. 90% of your work is really, truly your thoughts. But when you're operating at a level that is already done, you got to understand that when it's already done, time is on your side. It really is. You're not in a rush. Realize that direction is more important than speed. Realize, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Don't compare yourself to someone else, because when you know it's already done, you're not in a rush. Because if you're in a rush, that's you telling the universe that you're not already there. And how law of attraction works is you must believe that you have already received it. You must be in the vibrational resonance of already having it. You must feel like you already have it. That's the thing. If it's a house you want, or if it's a car you want, or if it's a relationship you want, or if it's just a peace of mind, or a level of consciousness, or a state of mind, or an income level, you must really put yourself in the feeling as if you have already received it. Put yourself in the feeling as if you have already received it. Okay? Don't say that, well, I have to do this, this, and this, and then I get this result, and then I will feel like I have it. You have to feel like you have it before you get it. You must believe you're worthy, then you'll receive it. It's already done. It's already yours. The thing is, you're connected to everything in this universe. Everything is connected. We are all connected through this vibrational field, whatever you want to call it. But what you want, it wants you. And once you decide what you want, believe you receive it, it literally pulls, it gets pulled towards you. It gets pulled towards you. There's nothing out there. You're thinking that you want to attract something into your life, not realizing that you already have it. Like, you already have it because you are it. Everything is just energy. You are literally you were atoms vibrating at different frequency. So what you want has a certain frequency, and you have a certain frequency. All you have to do is match that frequency. That's all you have to do. And it's coming right to you. It's coming right to you in your life. This physical reality is very flexible, very malleable. It can change in an instant as soon as your vibration changes. If you want your situation to change, you must change your vibration. Because when you change your vibration, you change your situation literally immediately. You can only attract things that you have vibrationally created. What comes into your experience today is something you vibrationally created every single time. That's why there's no such thing as a bad thing. There's nothing that happens to you. Like life, your life does not happen to you. Life does not happen to you. Life responds to you. So once you realize that you are the magnet and whatever you feel inside is what you're attracting at all times, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's a law. That's how it works. You can't argue the laws. Like, I don't make up these rules, man. But realize a lot of times when we're frustrated or when we are upset or when we're angry, you got to understand that the only reason you're frustrated is because you have neural pathways that have been built up as an emotional reaction to something that happened in your life. So it's not about what happens to you, but it's about how you react to it, okay? Because every event in your life is neutral. Every event in your life is neutral. But when you react saying that this is a bad thing, or this makes me frustrated, or this makes me angry, that is you. What's happening is the universe does not care what happens to you. It doesn't care what currently in your life. What happens is you're going to attract whatever you're vibrating. Okay, so when something happens in your life that appears to be bad, you got to know that it's not a bad thing. It's just something neutral that you vibrationally created. Okay, but if you think it's good, that's meaning you're putting on it. Okay, good and bad are very relative terms. If you think something bad happened to you, something happened to you. You told yourself that it was bad. You're holding on to the story that it's a good thing or that's a bad thing. You're putting meaning on it. Okay, you're putting meaning on things in your life. So all this aside, you got to take responsibility. Take responsibility for every single thing in your life because you're the one that vibrationally created it. Like, there's no world out there. That's what I'm trying to say right now. There's no world out there. It's all in here. It's all in your head. You're watching this video, and the reason why you're understanding what I'm saying because your brain is picking up electrical impulses and interpreting it at light speed. Like, in an instant, it's interpreting what I'm saying, and you're receiving what you're ready to receive. Your heart is going to speak to you louder than your mind will. Because in your mind is like a cybernetic system, and the way it works is based off of the way it's programmed. And you have free will through your conscious mind, but most of your days are ran by your subconscious mind through your programs, through your environment, through things that are in your energy field. So, but your heart will never lie to you. Your mind can confuse you because you can have a lot of voices in your head. Especially the older you get, the more things you're listening to, the more random information you're getting on a day-to-day basis. Your mind's being programmed. Your mind's like pushing record. Your subconscious mind's always recording everything that happens in your life. Your subconscious mind's always recording it. Okay, so use your subconscious mind to your advantage, number one, but also realize that all of that guidance comes from within. All the answers come from within. If you're trying to think of an answer or a solution to a problem, you're using your brain instead of your heart. Your heart already knows. Your heart's connected to everything in this world. Your mind is an artifact. Your brain is literally an artifact of what you've experienced. Your heart knows no time. It is the present. Your heart is connected to everything electrically. Your heart is connected to everything in this universe. Because on a cellular level, we're just stardust that's connected to the rest of the universe. We're our own universe within this universe, within this universe, within this universe. And each cell in our body is its own universe within our universe. You know what I mean? And it gets really deep depending on where you're at. So I believe that the energetic understanding really helps like understand like what's going on, like what's actually going on when you're vibrating and attracting what you want, and when you're doing what you want, when you're feeling what you want, when you're thinking what you want. Because when you know it's just energy, it becomes way more flexible. When you think this is a physical world, when you're stuck in the third dimension, you're thinking it's a physical world. You're thinking you have to do certain things. You have to do all these things. You're thinking of what you have to do instead of who you have to become. When you're becoming, like, though the basis of this universe, like, God is I am. The power of God will create. God is within you. That's source energy. You are a physical connection to source energy. You're creating with your words. You're creating with your thoughts. You're creating with your feelings. What you do is not so important as how you feel when you're doing it. What you say is not so important as how you feel when you're saying it. What you think is not so important as how you feel when you think it, because it's all about your feelings. Feeling is energy. What you feel, you're only going to, like, when you have held on to a certain feeling and it becomes your dominant feeling, it's your dominant vibration, or it's your vibrational resonance, that becomes your natural state of being. When you've changed your natural state of being, you'll change what comes into your experience. You're going to change that. So that's why it's important that we create our future right now. We decide what we want to experience in this life. We decide what we want our future to look like. Decide that right now. Make a decision on what you want and know that the universe is going to order it for you. It's going to deliver it. Matter of fact, you're ordering it, the universe delivers it. You ask, the universe gives it to you. You just must receive it. You must allow it. How do you allow it? Is by becoming a vibrational match, believing you'll receive it, not resisting it by thinking you have to do something. That's where the mistake is made when it comes to manifestation. Is we think there's something we have to do. The only thing you must do is be in alignment. That's the only thing you have to do, is feel good now. It's the only thing you have to do. Ask, feel good now, and receive. Ask, and it's given. Ask, be in alignment when you ask, when you transmit the frequency, when you feel good about it. Feel good, like feel good. That's all you have to do, is feel good. Ask, what do you want? Ask for it. It's already yours. What do you want? Anything you want is already yours. That's anything. There's nothing on this universe that you cannot have. There's nothing on this universe you cannot be. There's nothing on this universe you cannot do. You can do it all. You can be it all. You can have it all. What do you want, though? You can have anything, but you can't have everything. Right? You can have anything, but not everything. Okay? Realize that you're not entitled to anything. Realize that you're worthy of anything. And be grateful. Be grateful at the end of the day, because we are magical creators of our universe. What do you want to experience? Choose. Make a decision. It's already done.